All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. This great millstone of Virginia, as always, to give you the latest news, article, lessons, to despair, and the power of Yahweh Shemi Shah. And first and foremost, as always, want to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh by Shemi Shah, by Shemi Kwadash. And that one said double honor to the elders of great millstone who offer these not the truth, and of course, peace and blessings and salutation to Yaakam that the person's truth throughout the full earth, sincerely to the best of their ability. Scattered the full earth with them and say shalom.
Shalom.
You know, we're gonna do just a quick lesson and talks about just using this wisdom, man, and basically apply it to our daily lives, man. You know, especially when it comes to this truth. Even though at some point we was young, and when that spirit came to us, maybe we was on fire, man. But of course, we started being over righteous and doing things and all that. Because the scripture said, "Be not over righteous, or why should I destroy ourselves?" But it was a beautiful thing because we was on fire for the spirit, man.
Right.
Hey, and we still was. We still got it, but we wish we had that fire spirit on our first day, man. We went all out on nothing. We didn't care about nothing. Nobody persecution, got kicked out of nothing, man. All that matters is Yahweh Shemi Shah, man. And of course, we're gonna get that spirit back, man, when the Lord amp our faith and our boost in our spirit, man. But of course, and over time, over the years, when you're gonna the truth, some brothers, do love really fast. Some brothers take time, but over time, the spirit starts to resonate with you, the spirit, and all that's supposed to be done daily lives, and it should be, because the Christian talks about what the word is in us, man.
Yeah.
And we should always use the word in our daily lives, no matter what situation that we're in, man.
Yep.
We're supposed to use it for good, man. Because we surprised about how. Like I said, it could be anything. It could be patient sometimes. When you're in a long line, you want to get mad and hurry up. But once you kept doing that patience, and then next thing you know, something something good happened to you. You may get a discount or anything like that, man. And certain stuff, we want to say or back talk. Sometimes, sometimes we gotta use wisdom. It's like, bro, it's not even worth it, man. To get us a certain out of trouble, man. And that's why this wisdom. Like I said, that's why, this wisdom, the commandments and everything is important to us, man. Because it keeps us alive. Hey, it says what if all the commandments and wisdom, you shall live a long life, man. And it's true, man. These scriptures in our play of life has really changed us for the better, man.
Yep.
To see the bullshit and the lies, these fake people. Ultimately though, we have the answer, prophecy and everything, man. All we needed is just hopeful little one, we part of that elect, man.
Yep.
Rather than that, we got to continue to use these scriptures in our daily lives, man. When you look at yourself now, and you're back in the world, man, you're a totally different person. Because we put that new creature on, man.
That's right.
The scripture talks about when I spake as a child, I played as a child, but when I became, an adult, I put away childish things, man. You can go start Proverbs, the second chapter.
Come. This Proverbs 2, start at the top. It says, "My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom and apply thine heart unto understanding. Yea, if thou if thou criest after knowledge and lifted up thy voice for understanding, if thou seek her as silver and searchest for her as for hidden treasures." And
that's right. No, go. You want to say something?
No, you got it.
Yeah. So. So what's the hidden treasure? The scripture talks about a woman, which is what this word, man. That Howard Shah gave to us, man. When he left the scene, man. The word is in us, man. So that's why what we use this word, man. To what? To baptism. To give us life, man. We can't express how much this word is really important to us, man. Because without this word, we're dead, man.
Yep.
It's like I said, man. It's like an energy drink. It's like a refresher, man. We need it, man. Especially when y'all go down in the battleness of the world, man. Against the world, against the flesh, against the demons, principalities, and all that stuff, man. It's a constant fight, man.
Yep.
If you don't listen to the word, what happens? Your spirit gets weak. It gets drained. You start doing things that you normally don't want to do, man. That's what I think it was Paul. That's how much he said. What the things that I would, that I don't, and the things that I don't, I would.
Yep.
It's a constant fight, man. That's how what these are the
spiritual change.
Yeah, spiritual change. You change the darkness, the water. Yeah, man. And that's why that's why, even though we're under grace, man, but that's why we have to go back to the word, man, to keep us stable. It's a balance, man. And it says what? Wisdom, Now, what is wisdom? The fear of the Lord, man. You know, we fear what the Lord can do to us, man.
That's right.
You know, fear of the Lord is what coming back to Him. You know, obeying His laws, His commandments, doing everything we can to get in good grace with Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead. You got something? Go ahead. You can bring it out.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty.
Yep.
Go ahead, bring it out.
Yeah, you know, so wisdom is a gift given from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai unto those who seek wisdom. You know, and it moves like the wind. You know, you can't grasp it, you can't hold it.
Yep.
You know, you can't even move it. All you can do is flow with it. You know, it is the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
God,
given unto men.
That's right. That's why.
Elect men.
Yeah, Khan. That's why. What it says. What wisdom quicketh. I mean, the spirit quicketh, for wisdom quicketh, but the flesh profiteth nothing, man.
That's right.
God, I want to get this. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. It says, "Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and without getting, get understanding." That's right, man. Understand as much as you can. You know, because what Scripture says, what wisdom maketh a man face to shine, man.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, you look at our elders. What are they, man? Their wisdom was in a high level to the point where you can even see the faces they shine. You know, what I mean, you can see the wisdom. You know, the gray hair. Hey, gray hair represents wisdom, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of wisdom. You know, what I mean, those are what powerful men, man. That you know, what I mean, that the Lord set up, man. You know, and that's what we respect them. That's what we commend them. That's what we do. Our down belongs to them, man. You know, because what they went through, much experience and much wisdom, man. You know, to the point that an average person can't handle, man. You know, and that's why we try to what's that word? Not expire. What's that word for?
Expose.
No, not expose. Try to be like them. I forgot.
Emulate.
Yeah, you can say emulate. Oh, aspire to be like them. Yes, the word aspire to be like them. You know, hey, Scripture says what? Be perfect as my Father was perfect, man. So that's what we try to do, man. You know what I mean? We try to be because us, the men of the Lord, we got to be, you know what I mean? Because we got to accept an example unto the younger brothers, man, and unto the world that we're different, man. Because don't forget, you know what I mean? We're gonna be kings and judges of the earth in the next rulership, man. So that's why the Lord is trying us. You know, and every trial and tribulation, or even the world, whatever, and in the truth, whatever, or even the prophecy, man, for us to receive them crowns, man. You know, the Lord not gonna just give anybody a crown. That's why there's 144. You know, and you know what I mean? Yeah, the elect men, and also the normal multitude, man. You know what I mean? They're gonna be governors, kings, priests. You know, especially ultimately gods, man, and mayors. I mean, whatever the Lord put us in, man. You know. And that wisdom, you know what I mean? And that wisdom is going to be perfect, man. You know? Especially with that new body the Lord's going to give us. But in the meantime, like I said, man, the Lord just throwing us out in the flesh, man, to see how we can handle things. That's why what wisdom is it's a principal thing, man. You know? A lot of people don't have wisdom in this world, man. You know?
I got another precept.
You know? You know what I mean? Because what? First thing you got to do is what? Fear the Lord, man. You know? They don't fear the Lord. You know, that's why they do the things that they do without any repercussions. Because they don't fear the Lord. So wherever you don't fear the Lord, you know, you already know what time it is. You can go ahead and bring it out, whatever you got.
All right, Con. You got something, Ash?
Con, I had something. You got it, though.
Con. The Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 1. Wisdom reaches from one end to another mightily, and sweetly does she order all things. I loved her and sought her out of my youth. I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty.
Yeah, if I may say real quick, hey, going into that, that's what King Solomon prayed for. He prayed for wisdom over anything else. He didn't pray for his kingdom to be furthered anymore or riches. You know, he prayed for more wisdom to know how to rule over his people. You know, via the ways of the Heavenly Father. You know. with wisdom.
A prime example, you seen with the two mothers, man. That was great wisdom, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That kind of that's the kind of wisdom that furthers nations. You know, I got a precept after you don't to go into that. You know, but that's the kind of things that drives evil away from you. You know, there's no amount of money that you can possess and put out there that can change the outcome like wisdom can. You know.
That's right. Hey, look at Job, man. Look at Job, the wisest man of all, man. You know what I mean? Everybody came to hear his wisdom. You know, everybody. You know, as soon as he spake, people started listening. You know how it is when you get to certain crowds and people got that good speaking, the wisdom, the experience. You know what I mean? Everybody shuts the hell up and listens.
Right. Right.
You know? That's what we try to aspire to be like, man.
That's it.
You know? That was it on that. Go ahead.
You have more on that? I'm sorry.
I got a little more.
Take your time.
Verse 3. In that she is conversant with the Most High. She manifesteth her nobility. Yea, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of all things himself loved her. And this is the point I wanted to get to. Verse 4. For she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of the Most High.
Right.
Not the woman.
Right.
No, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a woman.
Sure.
You mean like a female from the flesh? You could tell when you said that.
Women ain't privy to the knowledge of the Most High. You forget about it.
Yeah.
You can forget about it.
That's a good one, bro.
No, for real. I mean, think about it. Like, you know, that definitely ain't talking about no woman, man. Nah. You know, that's not a wisdom to be got because we gotta understand what that's really talking about.
That's right. Women like, see?
That's right.
Yeah. I know, right? It's like, no.
Like, no way.
Nah.
That's not you. Bro. That's a good one.
Hey, scriptures is funny, man. You know, when you flat, you know what I mean, when you imagine it.
I might as well quote that quick. See? Not a woman. All right, Con. Let me read verse 4 again. For she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and a lover of his works. If riches be a possession, this is what you was going to, you know, as far as, you know, your riches and stuff. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh in all things?
That's right. You know, I mean, wisdom plan. Like I say, you know, I mean, instead of being rich, why not use your wisdom to make yourself even more rich? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Why not use your talents and then, you know what I mean, make a benefit of it instead of just becoming rich, you know, just working for nothing, man.
That's right.
You know?
If I may, knowledge and wisdom still be the stability of our time.
Yeah, come.
Ooh, nice. That's what I'm saying. Last days, you got it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, kind of. Earlier this morning, I was reading the book of 1 Samuel, where King David was acting like he was a lunatic. You know, he used wisdom because he knew that the king, I believe of Ashurus, I could be wrong, had he was in front of that king, you know, who might have wanted to kill him. You know, so King David was acting like, he was a little crazy, you know, slobber on his beard or whatever, and the king let him go. That was wisdom because he perceived that the king wanted to do him harm. You know?
And you know, I mean, I just want to say one thing. Like I said, you know, man, like I said, we gotta use stuff like that example, man. Especially like I said, because we don't know where it can be when we get tried or in the wilderness. You know, what I mean, we gotta act like we're not, you know, this and that. You know, like I said, we gotta act like an average person, and you know, what I mean, be cool as much as possible. Don't get too trapped up in it, man. You know, what I mean, don't forget the goal, man.
Exactly.
You know, what I mean, hey, like I said, Paul did it, right? You know, what I mean, with the judge.
Yeah,
that's right. You know, he didn't get mad. You know. He didn't get mad, you know, he stayed in pocket. He used wisdom. Wisdom is needed very much in these times because when everybody's going crazy, looting stores and running amok and rioting and raping and doing all these things that they shouldn't do, wisdom would keep us off the streets. Wisdom would keep us away from those crowds. Wisdom would have us preparing mentally, spiritually, and physically for these things to come. Although we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, wisdom directs us in that path. That's all I got, bro.
Yeah, beautiful. There you go, man.
Yeah, real quick. It's Proverbs 8 and Proverbs 8:11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that are desired are not to be compared to it. Hey, so anything you can desire on this side, hey, it compares nothing to wisdom. You know,
That's right.
Wisdom supersedes everything. As the brother read, it flows through everything. You know, the elements, even the creation through Yahweh Shah and the elect. You know, it's wisdom that flows through all of that. You know. Which led us to this point. Even now, this is a time to soak up all kind of wisdom, the wisdom of the left hand side as well. You know, that wisdom gives you that balance. You know, that know-how. You about to say something, Matt?
No, you ain't
Okay,
saying that.
good. I thought I was about to say.
Oh,
Something. Our wisdom dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions. Hey, so that means there's nothing you can do. Like you were saying with the two women or King David, you know, those were the witty inventions that the wisdom can further push you to get yourself out of a bind. You know, like you said, the wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our time. That's the witty inventions that wisdom's going to help us to prevail. Yeah, that was the end of it. Yeah,
I have one precept in light of what you were saying. The book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 9, verse 10. Be wise, Salah. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed. How are we being instructed?
There's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Exactly, of the scriptures, you know. Ye judges of the earth. We are the judges of the earth.
That's right.
So, you got it in my desire.
No. I'm just agreeing with what you just said. Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? That's why I was said. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's what the Lord gonna turn us into. Kings and judges of the earth, man. Because what? We're gonna be governing these nations. Because these nations, you know what I mean? I mean, they gotta be led.
That's it.
That's right.
That was on that.
That's right. Because a righteous or a good king will know his people. You know? And a good judge will understand the law.
That's right.
You know?
That's why we're going to be kings and priests, you know?
Exactly.
A nation of king and priests.
God, that's why the scripture says what? When the wicked bear rule, the people mourning. People are mourning. Because what? You got unjust kings and judges of the earth, man, that's doing unjustly and not treating them friendly. But when the righteous authority,
That's it.
you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Gonna be just according righteously, according to the law about how the way it's supposed to be done, man. So that way everybody can get their just due.
That's it.
Yeah. Kind of, that's all I got, bro.
Yeah, so that's that simple. You don't go into it, but hey, you know what I mean? That's why wisdom is very important even to this day, man. Even like as we get off camera, we gotta continue to get that wisdom and for us to grow, man. To us to see examples, man, because we never know when we're gonna get tried, man.
That's right.
You know, especially when that faith, because that faith, like I said, is different when you speaking it, man. Because like I said, we're all gonna get tested to the point where we gotta make a wise, conscious decision with our faith and wisdom.
That's right.
To make the wrong move, because the wrong move could be it, man.
Yep.
We never know.
Oh, that's a lot. May I bring this out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and bring it up.
As I stated earlier, I was reading the book of 1 Samuel, and Jonathan was the son of King Saul, you know, and when King David didn't go over into the new moon feast, you know, on the second day, Jonathan had, you know, to lie to his father about the whereabouts of King David, you know? Was he wrong for that? No, of course not, you know? Because he perceived that, you know, his father was dealing with King David unrighteously, evilly, you know? And that was wisdom, you know, to hide where King David was, you know? Was King David wrong for acting the way he did? No, not at all. That was wisdom, because he knew that, you know, that king had wanted to do him harm.
Yep.
So you got to use wisdom in everyday life. You know, you got to, what's the word we use?
Supplant.
Con.
That's what I was gonna say. What did
You
Jacob?
got to supplant the supplanters.
What Jake what Jake do to Esau? You know, he supplanted him. You know, that's how we got to move.
Yeah, but we have to do it in all righteousness, though.
That's right.
You know, you don't want to kill a man.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
unrighteously.
Yeah.
You know, you want to defend yourself. You know, it is what it is.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to go beating up on people and stuff. Nah, you know, you want to stay away from that.
Yep.
You know, you want to deal wisely in the earth.
Yep. Following the laws of the lands, but at the same time doing the best to serve Yahweh Shah.
Exactly. And let me just bring out this one more point out of the book of 1 Samuel. Because it's fresh in my mind. because when King David sent message to Abigail's wife or Abigail's husband about help like helping us out, and the husband was wicked towards King David, what did King David wanted to do? He wanted to go down and kill him, But Abigail stopped him in the way and was like, "Look, my lord, blah 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 blah. My man is rude. My husband is rude and shrewd, And that calmed King David from doing something that he was in the midst of his anger on doing. And what happened, to Abigail's husband? He died 10 years later. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua will fight our fights, but you just got to be wise in knowing that.
That's it. That's it.
We have to use wisdom in these days.
Yep.
Those are beautiful examples, man. Hey, like I said before, the servant is not greater than his master, man.
Yep.
So, like I said, when the time comes, sometimes it's hard, but, like I said, man, you got to stop and think and actually apply, man. Is it worth it? Like I said, I always say this. I said, every choice you make always has a consequence to it, whether it be good or evil.
That's right.
So, that's why wisdom is very important, and wisdom will always be important, and forever and ever and ever. Especially in these times, man. Because these times are getting dark and very heavy.
Yep.
That's right.
So with that, hopefully brothers was edified as always. This is Great Millstone of Virginia, as always, to give you the latest news, article, lessons to despair and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And as always, first and foremost, we need to give all praises, glory, and honor due to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone Wolf for teaching us the truth, and of course peace and blessings and salutation to you. I come out there to put in the truth to the four corners of the earth, and lead to the best of their abilities, scattered the four corners of the earth. With that one, say shalom.
Shalom.